How's it going, guys? I'm Steve with Titan Tactical, and today I'm going to talk to you about just some concealed carry recommendations for how I draw and make my presentation. So I've got a few articles here. One is from Clarksville, Tennessee. A guy grazes his hand with a bullet, quote unquote grazes, when firing his firearm. I got another one here. Home intruder fatally shot by homeowner, and the homeowner shot his own hand in the process. So my best guess is that somebody's no stop, get back, and then their hand is right in front of their muzzle and they shoot their own hand. So how do you prevent that? It's going to be a stressful situation. Nobody's really going to know how to handle it because for the most part, none of us have ever been in a situation like that. So you train for it to mitigate the risk of that happening. So what I say is shirt to chin. And here's my concealed carry. I'm making sure that it's unloaded, no magazine, nothing in the chamber. I always carry with the safety on, but again, that is exactly how I train. So when I say shirt to chin, you grab your shirt, or let's say a hoodie, because this will add, like 3 layers. You got the pocket, you got the hoodie, and then you got the shirt underneath. So let's say 3 layers. This is how I normally dress anyway. But if you do shirt to chin, what does that do? It gets your hand out of the way of your muzzle when you draw and make your presentation. It also gets your clothing high enough out of the way that it's not going to get hung up on your firearm. So shirt to chin, draw, and here you can make 2 choices. One, keep a hold of your clothing at your chin, or you can just pivot your hand and marry them together. That is what I do. So when it comes time to do it, shirt to chin, draw, safety, I'm on target, marry, shoot. Because if you don't have time to marry your hands, there's infinite variations of it. But there's tactics for shooting at very close distances when you can't marry your hands and extend out, punch out, go to work. But shirt to chin, draw, presentation, and just practice. Anybody that comes through one of our classes, you're always going to hear me talking about the need for practice. Practice and training. The more training, the more practice, the more you're going to be able to rely on the tools in your toolbox if you ever need them. So, perfect scenario on the range, arms at your side, someone yells, stand by, and then you're waiting for that beep. Ben says that I got a 1 second par time. I think it's about 1.2 first shot from concealment. Regardless, ideal circumstances. So you practice and you train so that you can rely on those. Should I ever need to draw, hopefully I've done everything right. Hopefully my clothing doesn't get hung up when I draw. Hopefully I keep everything tight in close so that when I make my presentation, I don't shoot my own hand. But again, this is all just tools for the toolbox. This is my preferred method. I like the shirt to chin. That's how I train. But to each their own. Hopefully it helps you guys.